Well, my topic is privatization of AirAsia. First of all, there are two reasons for privatization. The first one is practical one. The government has promised to provide $6.5 billion to Air India till 2021, but this was accurate much before the government was delivered a sharp rebuke by the financial markets and the credit rating agencies about the state of its own finances. Finance Minister P. Chidambaram has committed himself in maintaining the fiscal deficit at its budgeted level, and so it is no surprise that Air India has got no funds from its owner this year. The only extra spending that government will likely sanction in an election year is the sort that wins few extra votes. It is hard to see how financial support for an airline fits into this category. The second reason why Air India should be privatized is more ideological. A government that cannot run a deficit public health system should not be running an airline. There is enough private capital eager to do the job. Take the rupees 30,000 crores that the government says it will spend in the coming years to support Air India. There are far better ways to use public money wisely. Ajit Singh put the case of privatization in this interview. Thought he also suggested that it was a decision best fit to the next government. This government has only six months only. When Air India should be privated, then that is something the next government will have to face. There is a little disagree with his analysis. The reasons an instant turnaround in Air India should be welcome is that it will help the Indian government, either this one or the next privatized company. There have been too many falls down to take current turnaround claims at a face value, but a combination of further corporate acting such as selling real estate or hiving off an engineering division, as well as better operating performance after the induction of Dreamliner into the fleet, could help Air India become a more attractive purchase for potential buyers.